So, if you're wondering what the lack of content has been lately, I just haven't been doing anything. Right now, I'm just kind of inspecting my car and taking off the mud flaps. I polished this side of the car. It already kind of looks like crap now, because spring is happening and there's pollen everywhere. But if you guys want to kind of see what I'm up to, follow my Instagram, at Seas of Steez, no underscores or anything, just at Seas of Steez. And, yeah. Working on my car. I got a 1990 Lexus LS400, which isn't here right now, but I have one now. So that's another car to work on. I've got a parts list put together for this car. I've got some unused footage of Strats meets that I haven't really, done. Haven't done anything with because Adobe Premiere is shit and won't work properly for more than a few seconds or minutes. I got more stickers on the rear window. This one needs to be tacked down before it falls off. And yeah, everything is just kind of, there's not been much happening, especially since Nathan wrecked the RSX, so he hasn't been coming down, so I haven't really been able to record much of that either. And yeah, this is now, as you can see, is now in a garage. Well, it's not in a garage, it's in my garage. In fact, it's not too far from where it originally was in that first video I made, because if you open this door, wait for it, because it's fucking stupid. First video I made when I was washing this, the car was sitting right there. If you kind of go stand over here, it's kind of like, you can kind of see the outline. It was right there. And now it's in the garage, so it's out of the weather, and I can work on it more easily, especially since it's been raining a lot. Like earlier this week when it rained for pretty much 4 days straight. So yeah, more work will happen. I've got various unused footage I may or may not actually upload. But yeah, I'm not dead. Nathan's not dead. Anthony's not dead. Nobody's dead. It's just nothing much has really been happening because it's been cold. And none of us have any money. So, yeah, that's happening. I may be picking up another car because the Lexus has its own problems. I need something just to drive. And I know I'm going to be Orion on this one. And I know no car I own is going to be just to drive because I'm going to want to fuck with it. But I'm going to need a car that's working. That's kind of the base issue here. And, yeah. More discoveries. The Honda is open diff. I'm not sure what else I expected. I took off stupid mud flaps. Those are my keys. And, yeah. This whole deal is just a work in progress. I tested some polish. It looks kind of nice. I still need to repaint this fender. This fender is probably coming off. This car is going into a shop, soon. Sometime this month at least. And, yeah, while it is in the shop, we will fix Los brakes and maybe Los emissions problems. I'm not sure. I might just say fuck it and just find some way to get a waiver. I've done some research into it, and apparently, if what my mom tells me is correct, which I'm not sure if it is, but if what she says is correct, once this car gets transferred into my name, because I've had it for a while, but it belonged to a family member, and it's just been in her name the whole time. Once this car gets transferred into my name, it's regarded as a new car and doesn't need to be tested until the next time it actually needs to be tested, and that's going to be next year. So if that's a thing, then maybe it'll give me enough time to actually sort everything out. We've discovered underneath the car, subframe is in good condition. It's relatively rust-free. It's rusty, but way less than you would expect an Illinois car to be. So that's good. This car is going to stay in one piece for a while. I picked up a new radio that looks less ricer and less garbage than this one. It's probably worse because it's older, but it looks a lot better than that one. It just kind of blends in a bit more. It's actually period accurate. It says on the bottom, November 1996. As you can see, I have jack stands now, which is why the car is sitting up off the ground. I didn't, jack up the suspension. But other plans include Enki EV5. I can't remember the name of the wheel that I want, but it's an Enki wheel, E something 5. Function form Type 1 coilovers, and whatever tires I can get for cheap that aren't going to kill me and aren't going to just last for 5,000, well, not 5,000 miles, but will last me a little while and not just immediately get worn down. Which means I'm probably going to have to get tires that aren't as nice as what's on here right now. Which is something else I noticed. It's just going to be a bit of a rambly video. I'm not even going to bother editing this. I'm just going to upload it straight from my phone. This car came with Toyo Proxys tires on it, but only this wheel has a Toyo Proxys tire on it. The rear wheel is a brand I've never heard of. Barum Bravarius something. Bravarius 2. On the rear, I think it's on both sides. It's the same. Yeah. And then the front passenger side wheel is, what does that say? Can't fucking read it. Spin the wheel a little bit, and GT radial. I don't know. Champion, or Champero 128, okay. That's what's on this side, and as you can see, these are well and truly dry rotted, and if I try to drive with these tires, I'm gonna die. So I'm not going to replace the wheels or I'm not going to replace the tires on the stock wheels, because that would be stupid, because I'm going to replace these wheels pretty much as soon as I have the money. So I'm just going to wait. Since I have access to other cars, I have another car of my own, I can just let this sit, wait until I can build up the money, and then I'm going to have this on, aforementioned Enki wheels and function form coilovers. Hopefully. And other plans include some kind of roof rack. Maybe, if I can find one. I've done some research, and it seems to be kind of hard to find one. I found one that I liked, but it was discontinued. I'll look on Craigslist. And also, maybe a Mugen front lip. I'm not sure, because this bumper is a little bit screwed up. But yeah, I'm gonna get all that stuff sorted out, and then I'm gonna start doing stuff like new headlights, fixing the paint, and taking out this really gnarly dent that I think this car got hit, or it was parked by a wall. It got pushed into the wall. The frame is all lined up, except for this door, which doesn't close properly, but I think that's more because I have that little pad there so that the switch actually pushes all the way in. And, yeah, this is the plan. This is the current state of events for our group and channel and whatever. Other news includes Will fixed the Civic. That's running. He's taking it out to strats. It's in a couple videos. The Cougar busted an exhaust manifold and blew out a tire, I think. So it's in a shop right now. It's getting a new exhaust manifold, getting new tires, and I think it's getting new control arms and an alignment. This car is going to need an alignment after I get all of the things on it. But we have found out, obviously, it's in a different place now. It still moves. It still rolls just fine. Doesn't make any weird noises. So the drivetrain itself is in good shape. I don't know why I did that. The drivetrain's kind of all right there. But yeah, the drivetrain itself is all in good shape. The handbrake barely works, which we found out the hard way, because obviously there are no brakes on this vehicle. We kind of had to just roll it down the street at 5 miles an hour. Because if I walk through this door over here, oh, okay, I've only got a few seconds left because 10-minute video limit. But if you look, there's the driveway where the car was, and I had to go all the way over here. So, yeah. That's the current state of affairs. I'm also going to post a video to my other kind of goofy, silly channel of jokes and memes and whatever, and announce that I have a new channel that I do more stuff on. Maybe get some subscribers from that channel, because, let's face it, nobody watches this one.